Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. Kaká, a player joining here, a pretty exclusive club. This game is the 200th in his career for this side.
Yeah, and he looks like he's raring to go here too, Peter. You can really tell how eager he is to leave his mark on this game. And when he's in that sort of a mood, he usually gets what he wants.
And it's Xavi. Nedved. Alcantara. Edmilson. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Edmilson. Played back into the centre. Nedved. And this is Del Piero. Del Piero! Wonderful from Del Piero!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So, a breakthrough already. Nedved. Edmilson. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Threads one in. It's played through for him. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And here's Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Del Piero, and he's had it nicked away. Oh, this looks sharp. Played out to the left flank. Mbappe! Chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter. Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Nedved. And this is Del Piero. And he goes for a shot! And that's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Egypt are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Piqué kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Kaká, driving on and making good progress. Pepe did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's fabulous. Piqué attempts a clearance. Vieira. Edmilson cannot be beaten that easily. Oh, easy pickings there. Vieira. Ball played for Xavi. Pirlo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Tries to play it through. Kaká finds himself offside. No, he's not getting past him there. Xavi. Thuram. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Knocks it into space. Not the most accurate pass. He's shifting through the gears here. Xavi. Vieira. And it's Pirlo. It's Roberto Carlos. Vieira. Thuram producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. This is a promising build-up. And this is Del Piero. And that pass just didn't quite work. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Piqué. But it's Thuram. Great vision. It's played through for him. Brilliantly cut out. Vieira. And it's Messi. Xavi. Pirlo. It's a good spell of possession, this. Alcantara. Wriggles his way through. Messi. Picked out brilliantly.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And a chance! And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Stood up well to him there. Kaká. And that is the end of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 21.
So right back into the action.
El dorsal 11.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Shapes to shoot! Makaleli. Kaká. Is there any support? Big chance! And he hits the net! And on this day, when he celebrates his 200th appearance, a memorable moment. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Just one in it now.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Kaká does really well to win the ball there. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Del Piero. Makaleli. Can he get on the end of this? That is a brilliant interception.
Barcelona have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
Now it's Lampard. Xavi. Back they go. And it's Pirlo. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Can he spark a counter here? Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, that's well spotted. Kaká plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Adriano! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Wow, that's a fine save. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
He's having a shot! It's a goal! Barcelona are back in business. Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
That's going across goal. Maldini. Stam is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending. Just eases him off the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That has been cut short. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Vieira. And here's Kaká. And it's Xavi. There will be a throw-in. Well, that is one way to stop him. Vieira.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And it's Vieira. Messi. Passing nice and neat. Kaká gets flagged offside. Xavi. Xavi. He might be in here. Still anyone's game, this one. It's Adriano! Adriano! Oh, just look at it! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Barcelona have their lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Czech claims comfortably.
Egypt really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Now it's Del Piero. Xavi, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Alcantara. Piqué kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nicely weighted ball. That's been cut out, well played. So that's it, it is all over. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Adriano, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. Milan have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Reminders of a golden era in English football. I should add, and it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be...
Can he finish? It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And he's gone long. Oh, can he get onto this? And here's Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Vieira. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Messi. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Kaká. Pinches it off him. Stojkovic. And he welcomes it in. Messi, he's through on goal here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No way through. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Xavi. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Stood up well to him there. Threads one in. Zanetti. Milan have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Messi gets flagged offside. That pass has been well intercepted.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That has not gone well. And it's Xavi. Xavi going face-to-face with his great rival. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Thuram has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Totti, he steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Messi. Davids, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Baresi cuts it out. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Passing is crisp and sharp. The message is clear, none shall pass. Vieri running with the ball. Vieira, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Kaká, a probing pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He's a sharp little ball. He's having a shot! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. too close for comfort. Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. That is lovely. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now that's well seen too. Xavi, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Davids tries to pass it through. Shoots! Oh, good-looking ball. So, a temporary halt to the action. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. So the action resumes. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. That's good vision. And he was alert to it. Totti. Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Great ball if he can get there. And that is masterful defending. Could move up a gear here. Totti. And that's really well manoeuvred. Vieira. Davids concedes a free kick for that. And no surprise, that's a booking. Not the most accurate pass. Nice sequence of passes, this. Now it's Vieri. And that's another good win of the ball. Vieira. Messi could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 80.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Totti. Numero 14.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
Numero 26.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Il numero 10.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Il numero 6.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Il numero 11. Filippo
Foot in.
Inzaghi.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's managed to get free. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Inzaghi. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's been slipped through. He's free. Great chance! Roberto Baggio. And this is Inzaghi. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Maradona did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. And this is Messi. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Mbappe might just make this. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. That's a lovely, neat pass.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Xavi. That's tidy. It's run loose here. And here's Xavi. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Messi. It's a threatening chance for a shot! And that's a real chance missed.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Terrific effort! And no, he couldn't find the finish. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Barcelona have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Oh, he's all alone! And the shots! And that's a good finish. Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Milan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot. Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Mbappe! Oh, that was vital. Scholes. And he's had it nicked away. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Barcelona have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal, ultimately. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
And they've got a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Now it's Batistuta. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Dembele. Now it's Dani Olmo. And this is Batistuta. Decent chance! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So this to break the deadlock. And that's a poor pen.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Oh, it's Batistuta. No, not quite on the same wavelength. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Dani Olmo, played out towards the right wing. Oh, it's Dembele. The defender is not giving up on this. Spread neatly. Dani Olmo will not want to lose out here, not against this towering header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. And here's the chance to counter. Alonso. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, terrible pass. Gerrard.
Manchester United definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
The ball has bounced loose now. Pedri. And it's Olmo.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Gerrard delivers.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
That's a good foray he's making. Turns back here, probably the best option. Timber. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Pedri, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Gerrard. And Serginho. Gerrard. Serginho. And Adams. Van Bouten. Dembele going after that. That looks a good ball through. Now it's Dani Olmo. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Mbappe. A probing pass. That looks a cracking ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Batistuta. Well, that has not gone well. Played back. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Barcelona have it back and can go... Big chance!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gerrard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Pedri. Great defending, strong and determined. Van Bouten. Timber. Batistuta. Messi. Rijkaard gets... And that is the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So neither side has found a way through yet.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit
Hello,
once the teams come out again, I'm
this
sure,
is a
Peter.
lost children's announcement.
Well, it's been a half
Please
that
keep
hasn't
your
lacked
eyes on
suspense
your
or
team
intrigue.
during the match at
It's
all
only lacked
times.
goals. 0-0
Substitutions
at the
taking
break.
place.
That gets us going once more. Both sides defensively robust up to now. It's a searching pass.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Adriano. And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. Yeah, plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Dani Olmo. He's shifting through the gears here. Xavi Alonso opts for safety. Here's Vieira. Adriano. Adams does really well to win the ball there. It's a good run down the right. Cafu. This is promising. And this is Messi. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Shoots! Has another go! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Shapes this! That's another chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
And it's Vieira. Vieira really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Tries to play it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It's out for a goal kick.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number
The two
8.
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 15.
Rijkaard gathers from the goal kick.
Number 11. Batistuta. Number 9.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0.
Coming on the field. Number 18.
Couler.
Mbappe.
Facing up to his
Number
adversary,
10.
this is a formidable matchup.
Number 19.
Pedri.
Shevchenko. Number 24. Yamal.
Shevchenko can be a real threat inside the box. Now it's Yamal. Pass is just off target.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And this is Ibrahim. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, and the shot! And that's a good finish. Finally the breakthrough.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
That's cause for mild irritation.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Always onto this. Now, lovely idea, just didn't get it right.
Goulet might just be regretting what was probably the toughest of his options.
Messi, good strong midfield running here. He's picked his way through. Can he get it through? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nice looking ball. Pedri, he's got away. Chance, surely! And that's a tiny finish. And surely now, the result beyond doubt. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter.
And this is it's Ibrahimovic! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And he is just ripping it up.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
A case now of complete control. That is good strength. No, there's no going past him this time. Neymar. So what can they make of this? Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's a key interception. And that is that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Ibrahimovic reflecting on a stellar performance. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. The unmissable figure of Jan Koller. No doubt where his strength lies.
No, well, if ever you wanted to show the definition of target man, it's him, the human lighthouse.
And near 7'6".
Yeah, with the right service, he's unplayable.
Goulet receives it in a good... Goulet! And a chance! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi, and Messi! And he's had it nicked away. Goulet, and it's Messi. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And it's Hullet. Now it's Bale. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. That's a cute ball. Decent chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Messi plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Cafu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Can he get it through? And this is Nedved. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Goulet chips it through. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, nicely intercepted. Nedved. And no, that was never going to make it. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's fabulous. Messi, good, strong mid... And the shot! And no mistake! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
And that's definitely not his best. It's a pretty loose pass. Over to the right flank. Bale. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Not the most accurate pass. Vieira. Looking for the run. Picked out brilliantly. And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's cut it out. Boca Juniors have the chance to go the other way. Oh no, what has happened here? Cannavaro. It's Bergomi. And it's Messi. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. And that's another good win of the ball.
Messi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. He's... Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Goulet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona have their third corner. And Bronkhorst. And Bronkhorst is fouled. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Messi is standing over this one, looking to widen the gap even further here. Messi! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Goulet going face-to-face with his great rival. Makaleli. That's a shade optimistic. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And that's been won straight back. Pedri aims beyond the defence. Van der Sar sends that a long way. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That has not gone well. Threads one in, neatly clipped into space. Van der Sar tries to clear. And it's Pedri. Just eases him off the ball. Makaleli. Now, can they get him away?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And Messi! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 21.
So off we go again.
Reemplazado por el dorsal 11.
Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And they win it back again. Knocks it into space. And this is Adriano. Tries a shot! Nedved. Bergomi. And it's Messi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Vieira. This is a promising build-up. Adriano.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vieira. Messi. Messi! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That is good progress on the left. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Roberto Carlos. Barcelona with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Here's Cannavaro. And this is Hullet. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And no, just off target. Now it's Bale. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Pedri. He's a sharp little ball here. Great chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. That was fabulous, the most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Shot and goal! Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bale. Oh no, this does not look good. Nicely weighted ball. Vieira. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Hullet. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That pass has been well intercepted. That's a good foray he's making. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Hullet. And he's intervened well there. Adriano, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Pressure stays on, it is a corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Adriano, and here's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries to play it through. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's managed to get free. Good read, needed to be. Looking to play him in. Messi!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Oh, super shapes to shoot! Barcelona have a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
A continuación, disfrutaremos de la actuación de nuestro grupo oficial de...